welcome. I'm Zen. I just did a show and the buffering was happening kind of funky, so I thought I would reconnect here. Welcome back. This is your first time seeing or hearing me. I'd suggest maybe go to a different video, or you got to give it a second for people to show back up and me deciding to talk. And also, let me get my camera kind of adjusted here. There's a little bit of wind resistance. There we go. Welcome back, Cotter. I'm not dating myself because I was not alive during that show that I know of it. Never seen it. Isn't that after the Arthur Fonzarelli? Oh shit! What up, guy? Well, interestingly enough, there's something that happens on my side where the frame rate is really weird. If I don't start a show right away and I just let it sit prior to hitting go live, my frame rate is really weird. It only picks up like half the frames. That might have something to do with it. So, welcome back. And the title was hearkening to post-nut clarity. You know what post-nut clarity? Good. See, chicks I think have the opposite of post-nut clarity. Men have post-nut clarity, which if you're not familiar is basically like, depending on if you're with someone or it's self-induced. You have a different, your mind works differently. It's a different function. It's a more calm state of being. Where women, post-nut, for them, is the opposite. They become engulfed with energy. There's more. They want to talk. They want to dance. They want to go do shit. It's why women are energetically magnetized by they get as masculine. You give electricity. Magnetism pulls it in. So when a woman is charged, they get the discharge from the man. And sometimes it works if you're into tantra and it's a whole cohesive, energetic thing. But generally speaking, the masculine orgasm is different than the feminine orgasm. What's up, Melissa? What are you doing? Sitting here having a lime, Sunny D, and vodka, and considering, I didn't know if I was gonna do a show because I got what's up, hippie? I didn't know if I was. Oh, there we go. Yeah, palms. Yes. Because I came out here a little earlier and some people were hanging out, and I got too high. I was like, I don't know if I could do a show right now. But it all worked out. Timing was perfect. Yeah, Sunny D. I'm telling you, I forgot how good it is, and there's not too much bad crap in it either. I mean, you're bound to find shit in anything in the store. So, but I looked at it and it wasn't too bad, and it was quite a bargain. Yeah, I really want to do the Sunny D and Tang together. I don't know if it would glow in the dark. I don't know if I would start pissing radiation. Pissing neon colors. Oh, Melissa, you know? No Sunny D and Tang? Oh, man. I enjoy it. I don't like orange juice. I mean, I like I love orange juice when it's fresh squeezed and it's slightly warm off the tree. Oh, it's awesome. But like orange juice from the store that's been pasteurized and is no, it's not for me. I can drink it. But all real ones know that apple juice is where it's at. Apple juice is the upgrade. So welcome back. Oh, Aaron, guava? Yeah, I'm okay with guava. It's just harder to come by and find, and financially, guava juice, Sunny D. Preference, I mean, guava juice is, I'd rather have mango and mango apple. What's up, Emerald Dreams? Am I still in New Orleans? Well, if this gives you any idea, there's a palm tree right there. And yes, I'm overdressed with a jacket on. Melissa, it was Welcome Back Cotter. There wasn't an R in there. Welcome Back Cotter, wasn't it? Was that his name? Was his last name Cotter? Or was it just the accent because they're from Jersey or whatever? Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and ice.
So I don't know what we'll get into. I guess we'll just chitty chat about whatever. I did the show earlier on the ideas that I had, and I'm kind of I don't want to rehash any of that shit, and I don't feel like talking anymore about history and pharmaceuticals quite now, because I think I've done the last 3-4 shows on those things, mud flood, pharmaceuticals, history, that kind of thing. If you got any subjects, either for an hour or for another show, well, let me know.
Brought to you by How Not to Suck at Money from Invesco QQQ.
But we've already covered electromagnetics of the masculine and feminine. I mean, not to any great degree, but I think anybody here has heard me speak on that plenty of times.
The North and South at war.
Oh, you didn't know New Orleans has palm trees? Yeah, come on. You got all the trees. You have everything from coniferous to palm to fruit trees to all the shit.
Are you ready for this? Discover Geralt's next chapter in The Witcher. December 7th.
Very interestingly, a friend of mine just came back from the islands, and he was commenting on how much New Orleans is an island. And I've had this thought before. He's like, if you really think about it, to get to New Orleans, the only way getting here is on a bridge. There's no real good way of getting here through land. There's a lake above us. There's the Gulf over here. There's water that's coming through. You got to take a bridge from this side, the other side's bridge, and if you go south, it's all swamp and marshland. It's basically an island here. That's why a lot of people say New Orleans isn't part of the U.S. per se. It's Northern Caribbean, and there's so much commonality between, well, the cuisine, the magic, the voodoo, the culture, that it is way less. It's way less United States, and anybody else is, anybody's been here, you kind of get the gist of what Tennessee Williams says. There's only 3 cities in the U.S. It's New York, San Fran. I don't know if he said San Fran or Chicago, but New York, San Fran, and New Orleans. And everywhere else is just Cleveland. And if that isn't true, I don't know what is. And, New York to me is a city unto itself. It's a city. And I've never been to San Francisco, so I can't really qualify it. But New Orleans is its own thing, and every other city that I've lived in or been around, it's strip malls, and it's Baltimore, it's Cleveland, it's Indianapolis. It's all the same shit. That's what my buddy was saying. Anyways, he was going through like this list of things that what qualifies something to be an island. Having their own music, having their own culture. You would know their dialect immediately if you were to be in a room with 100 people. You would immediately know who's from New Orleans. There's certain things that people say that it's only here, and there's obviously the music here is way different, and there's a different the whole culture is much different. Homeless, you ate some edibles? Yeah, I think San Fran was what he said, Tennessee Williams, because he was referring to, I think, the idea, like if you said New York and Chicago, they have a similarity. So I think he would have said probably San Francisco. Yeah, so maybe there's a list online I'll have to look up, but the way he broke it down, it's music. It would be music, culture, a certain language. Obviously getting here, it's basically, you can't really get here any other way. It's not really a good land way to get here. The crow. I couldn't hear him. I was bugging out to the beat. Where's the crow at? Is he up in the tree? Is he up in the palm tree? Oh, I went and fed the ducks yesterday, and if anybody here recalls, I used to go and feed the ducks and take you guys on little journeys. And my two friends, one which is named Hip Hop and the other one named Anonymous, they're big enough where I think I was like, I don't think you're ducks anymore. I think you're geese at this point. They got mad big. Well, yeah, Aaron. Every city and town has its own unique energy. Oh, certainly. A city is a. Well, here's the difference. There's a big difference between a city and a town. A city means SIDDHI. It means a place of power or someone with power. So it's an energy portal, where a town is a subsidiary. So, but in the sense of in town, certainly. I mean, I've been through smaller towns, smaller places that have their own sense of community and energy, but from the major cities, it's not even. There's every city is a city, with the exception of, there'd be like 3. Every other city is. You can't really call some of the smaller places cities. Yeah, Asheville. Yeah, I've been through there, but I never stopped for any amount of time. Yeah, a lot of leftover pizza. Well, you know what, Aaron, they do eat well, but it's not leftover pizza. We don't eat. This is not a pizza eating city, and in fact, in that park, there's nowhere to get pizza. So they eat whatever people bring to them from home, and it's usually, a lot of people. It's still white bread because they don't know any better. And then I bring them seed, and then other people bring whatever leftovers. But sometimes it's head of lettuce, sometimes it's something good. They're well fed, definitely. You can't let them fool you. They're well fed. Aaron, why would a town be of less power if we create our own energy? Well, the same reason you're not beating up 5 dudes in a fight. I don't care how you want to break it down. You don't have that much power. It's just as much as the same reason a 12 gauge wire is not going to have as much ability to throw energy through it as an 8 gauge. It's just a city with 1 million people certainly has more capacitance to create power than a city of 5,000 or to a town of 5,000. So in that way, certainly.
You will find the help you need to strategically move your business forward through reliability, flexibility, and cybersecurity. Click or tap the banner below to find out more.
Yeah, I mean, there are smaller cities, I think. I mean, funny enough you say it like that. I've thought about some of the smaller places that I've lived and some of the smaller, and I'm like, if I wanted to, I could be like, that would be my city, you know. There's no doubt. In some places I was just like, I don't. But at the same time, I didn't like the general ambiance or vibe of the place. I don't mind not being like top king shit in a city. I mean, I like the energy fluxing of towns and Commonwealth cities, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, smaller cities, sure. A lot of people with any kind of je ne sais quoi. You could take anybody from. You take most people from New Orleans that are into the arts and plant them in another city, and that would be their shit. But people tend to go the other direction and come here, so they can turn it into a stew. Well, they don't call it a stew down here, but a jambalaya. So let me see where we're at time-wise and shit here. Hold on a second, guys. Ooh, I'm gonna give you guys like 10 more minutes of my time here, because I totally forgot about it. I have to help prep dinner. So we're gonna grill, and I have the grill master. And if I don't get the grill started, we don't eat. I almost forgot about that. Duh. Yeah, I mean, if you look at places that have different crystals around certain areas, you can go to a place that have big mountains that might have been different metals and different buildings and different crystals in there. Yeah, it's certainly going to be able to radiate other energies. That's why you find like Mount Shasta, people talk about Asheville. There's all sorts of little like smaller, less people, but the energy there is much different. Much less of one type of grid and more of a more ancient, or a grid that is crystalline with actual crystals that humans are working with. And then in bigger cities, people still are they're just using a different material. Whatever's in the buildings, whatever's beneath the ground, I mean, it's still around. Yeah, that's why I'm not really against or for. Like I don't like cities that are too big. I don't like the energy as a totality in New York, but I also don't like the empty space of a field in the middle of Kansas. Both are not suitable environments for living, I don't think. One is empty and nothing has been accomplished, and the other is overridden. So I like the idea of smaller cities and energetic places. you know, where there's a good community of people that understand energies. Well, check it, guys. I gotta go get this started. I will try to kick it with you guys later. Thanks for showing up. It's good to see everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this is the second piece to the first show just a little bit ago. So if you came here late, feel free to listen to that. As per usual, you can help and donate to this guy so I can have this thing running and make sure that I have a place to put my head and my clothes. CashApp, PayPal, Venmo. It's in the description box beneath. You can also, that's at TSAR, capital XEN, Venmo, PayPal, or that's PayPal and CashApp. You also can hit me up at Theoluminous, TheoluMinous. It means godlight at gmail.com if you need any help one-on-one with anything health related or otherwise. And stay awesome, stay weird, be yourself, take care of yourself because you're more important than anything else. And when you get a chance to, you know, help out others. But I have to go help out others right now because I have flames and charcoals. We'll all talk soon. Peace out, everybody.